So it's me and Kurt. We're heading down to the swamp for a night or two. And I see this floating little fella right up in the water. Floating little green feller. So I figured, Kurt, grab the net. Let's catch us a nice, mean, tasty gator tonight. So I throw the net in. And Curtis starts screaming. And I turn over, I see Curtis in the water. And I'm thinking to myself, I gotta get my pedals, I gotta get everything. What am I gonna do? I was scrambling around in the boat, shaking, making a mighty mess. Meanwhile the engine turns on. I start dragging right away from Curtis. Curtis in the water screaming 30 yards away. So I turn to think to myself, oh, mighty Lord, what I ever done to you? Had a family of 3. I was praying to myself, hey, no, Lord, look at me, had a good family. Look at me, had a good family. But an honest man with the gator business. Don't try nothing. Don't try to steal. I don't try to cheat. I don't try to lie. And as I was praying to myself, I turned and I saw Curtis. Curtis was giggling in the water with the gators. And the gator giggling too. But I ain't never heard a gator giggle before, but boy, you hear a gator giggle, there'll be bubbles bubbling all over. Suds, and it was a real hoot too. And I thought to myself, must have been the Lord, because Curtis in the water, Curtis screaming, but it turned out he'd always be screaming because of the scales. Cause they got these sharp scales. I guess Curtis got one of the dog scales. You got one of the dog scales. Could you believe that? So the dog scales riding up against your back. He's screaming out of laughter. Could you believe that? Curtis screaming out of laughter.